Yeah, welcome to the another prayer meeting on Friday, March 20th and 26th. And we are going to start with our regular project board. Can you see my screen? It should be the team project board.
Yep.
Cool. And I think we merged the requests in Node add-on API, and I'm waiting for the shared buffer request to be passed in the CI. Yeah, it just passed the CI. So I'm going to merge this today, and after that, we will be able to release this 8.7.0, a minor version of Node add-on API. Yeah, that's my plan. I'm not going to release this today. Probably next week. It's Friday after all, so I want to release a new version on Friday.
Right.
Uh, yeah, maybe I can merge this right now, given that it's already passing the CI. Cool. Thank you very much for the work.
Mm-hmm.
And please feel free to approve this uh, version bump request when you got a chance. Thank you very much.
All right.
And about the TS7 finalizer, as we mentioned, it's the Node.js CI is under security embargo for the planned security update next week. So we will postpone on the CI on this progress, but it's already authorized because it has one approval, and we will be able to land it once the CI is run for it and pass the CI. So we'll continue on this next week after the security release. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Vladimir is not here today. We will come back to the vtable and the embedding function when Vladimir is here. Um, I don't think there's an update on this progress. Yeah.
I wonder if I should just sort of take it over.
Yeah, I think it's possible. The maintainers are allowed to edit the pull request, so we can but possibly just push to the pull request and
Okay.
update it. Yeah.
Yeah, because I guess it's almost been a month since the last up.
Yeah, I think the pull request is almost ready. Like it's just a minor suggestions. So it's good with tests. Like it has tests. It
Mhm.
has um. It's just that there are some style complaints
File
on the
issues, right?
linters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And yeah, I think the progress should be ready when the minor issues are being fixed. So we can potentially just push to the progress directly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Would you like to do it?
Yeah, because I don't think I have anything else now since the data view thing is in and the Git prototype. So yeah,
That's
I'll
cool.
take it over.
Thank you very much.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think there are two,
Right. The string and the time.
mostly the same. Yeah,
Right.
the same style issues and the CPP 17 got
Mm.
CPP 11, I think.
Right.
So,
All right. Sounds good.
yeah, thank you very much. And for the conformance test suite, I think we merged a bunch of pull requests in the past week. We added the experimental compiling infrastructure, and I just bumped on Koran to see if he can rebase this pull request. I think he just did it. So let's wait for the CI to see what we can do.
Okay.
Yeah. And thank you for review. And once it's ready, please take a look again.
All right.
There are a bunch of drafts as well. So thank you, Karen,
Mhm.
for working on it. We have a bunch of progress to review.
Mhm.
All right, I think that's all active progress in progress. And I added a new feature request to the to-do list from the core repo. And
Mhm.
uh, Robert wants to add the create external shader buffer, which is a equivalent to the create external array buffer. One caveat is that we do have a um, situation where the external array buffer and external shadow buffer is being are disabled in environments like Electron because they do not allow external pointers to be used in JavaScript. So yeah, in that case, the external buffer will be will not be supported. And another caveat is that we tend to um, finalize code finalizer of error buffers on the JavaScript thread as the Node API contract. But VA will not. VA will code finalizer on whatever thread that the garbage collection is running. So we will have to coordinate the finalizer to be invoked on back to the JavaScript thread. So that's another caveat. And I think Matt has volunteered to work on it. We can potentially wait to see if he can draft the pull request.
Do we currently have some coordination with the running finalizer on main thread for the regular external array buffers? Or
Yes, we have reused in the buffer finalizer implemented in Node core. So that, for example, I can navigate to the code in Node core. We create the we actually create the Node API buffer this um, with this callback info, and this callback info um, will reschedule the finalizer onto the JavaScript thread. So you can see that when we create external buffer, we actually create a external buffer which is implemented on top of the internal Node.js buffer type.
mm,
And can see that it's creating a buffer finalizer, which will manage the rescheduling of the finalizer to be called on the JavaScript thread. So the create external array buffer is actually an alias of this function because, well, we don't want to implement it.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. And then I guess for the normal shared array buffers, is that does that also use this sort of buffer finalizer?
Um, for 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 non-external array buffer, you
For a
cannot
shared array
so
buffer. Yes.
we cannot create a specify a finalizer because the memory is managed by V8. For example, if I navigate to create shared array buffer, so you can see that the parameter does not allow to specify a finalizer because the data is a out param and the data is managed by V8 and it's the left time of the data is managed is the same with the shared array buffer JavaScript object. So you need to keep a reference to the returned JavaScript value instead.
Right. But then you're able to use the Node API for add finalizer on any value, right? So would you be able to?
Well, that finalizer is created on top of the JavaScript value. It's not created on top of the backend storage. When I say that the finalizer for an array buffer is called arbitrary thread where it is destroyed, is that when it's because the shared array buffer, sorry, the backing store of the array buffer is actually a state shared pointer.
Hmm.
Backing store. So when we create an external um, array buffer or shared array buffer, we are actually creating an backing store of an array buffer, and this backing store is managed by either state unique pointer or state shared pointer, and
Gotcha.
in that case, this finalizer could be invoked on arbitrary threads instead of the JavaScript thread.
I see. Okay. Okay. All right. That makes sense.
Yeah, so we only create the backing store when we are creating an external array buffer, and in this case, it will be external shared array buffer. So
Right.
that's why I think that's a concern.
Okay.
But yeah, given that Matt has volunteered to work on it, we can sit back and see if he can manage to do it. Thank you for volunteering.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we have Karen here.
Mhm.
Hello.
Hi.
We had a very brief look on the current state of the API CDS. Thank you very much for um, updating the progress. I think, yeah, the state has passed. So this progress should be ready to be reviewed again, if I understand it correctly.
Yeah, I rebased it. That's these should be very one-to-one. Yeah, I picked these because they were classified as easy to migrate, and it should carry over pretty much one-to-one with the existing tests, except for, of course, the small things that we do to make them runtime agnostic. But the C code, for example, should be identical.
Right.
And if it's not, it's a bug. And I did, you can see that I did ask Claude to like file by file compare the difference.
Yeah.
And I also, of course, I also went in and looked. I
Cool.
mean, after this one, I think I'll go through and make. I also have some other pull requests open, but they're not like completely ready, maybe. But I will. I mean, one by one, try to port individual tests as separate pull requests because they might be a little more involved. So this one is supposed to be all the easy ones first.
Right. Cool. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
I'll take a look again after the call today.
Mhm.
And yeah,
Great. I
please
don't,
feel
I
free
don't
to
think that I have any
just
blockers or anything right now. It's just a matter of priority and time and all that stuff.
cool,
And
cool.
I believe I have this Node Congress talk at the Git Nation conference coming up. I do have a talk there that's pre-recorded around the CTS actually.
When is the talk?
Nodecongress.com. It's airing March 26th, so in 6 days from now.
Cool. This
Yeah,
one?
yeah.
That's cool.
It's an
That's cool.
all online conference.
It's online only?
Yeah, online only.
I
You
see.
see if you go down there,
Yeah,
one of the last ones. This one.
cool.
Yeah,
Good luck.
yeah. It's pre-recorded, and yeah. Let's see. It's already recorded. It can't get any better. I mean, it's mostly for the community to realize that this is happening. To be honest, like it's
Right. Yeah. Thank you very much for doing the talk. And good luck. Have you
okay.
recorded it already?
Yeah, it is recorded.
All right.
Yeah, I recorded
Cool.
it. I mean, 2 weeks ago at least. So it's
See.
it was at a rough state, but yeah, I expected to land the easy pull, like the easy fixes at least sometime before the. So if we can merge it before 6 days from now, that would be great.
Yeah, yeah, sure. I think the
Otherwise, I
progress
lie.
is almost ready.
Yeah,
I
no
feel like
pressure.
the progress should be should be quite ready. It looks generally good to me, and I'll take a look again. Please also take a look if you got a chance for anyone else who are interested.
Yep. Thanks.
Cool, thank you. It seems like there are a lot of interesting topics happening on
Oh,
this
yeah.
one. Cool, cool. All right. Anything else in the list that you would like to bring up? Cool. And let's see if there are any new progress or issues. I think mostly they are in the CTS repo, so maybe I can move it to the to-do list. And this is in progress. Maybe I can move this to has progress because we are working on it. All right, cool. This CI is failing if I recall correctly, so probably because some of the conflicts. Well, anyway. All right, cool. Sounds like we are running to the bottom of that project. Is there anything people would like to bring up again, or people would like to discuss about?
I have nothing.
Cool, cool. In that case, I'll return the remaining 30 minutes back to you and enjoy your weekend. And also enjoy the Node Congress. Thank you so much.
All
See
right.
you
Ciao,
next week.
ciao.
Bye.
Bye-bye.